Hola, mi nombre es Arfa Hamizan. My name is Arfa Hamizan, and I am the representative of Cuba. I'm proudly representing Cuba in this conference. Let me briefly tell you about our country's history. Cuba was a Spanish colony for nearly 400 years after the arrival of Christopher Columbus in 1492. The fight for independence began in the late 19th century, led by national hero Jose Marti. Although independence was declared in 1902, the Platt Amendment allowed the United States to interfere in our affairs. In 1959, after years of corruption under Batista, the Cuban Revolution led by Fidel Castro brought true sovereignty to our people. Since then, our socialist government has focused on education, healthcare, and social justice. Relations with the United States, however, soon worsened, resulting in the Bay of Pigs invasion, the missile crisis, and an economic blockade that still exists till today. Yet, Cuba remains strong, standing for free healthcare, education, and the right to self-determination. Cuba is the largest island nation in the Caribbean, located where the Caribbean Sea and the Gulf of Mexico and also the Atlantic Ocean meet. Officially, our country is called the Republic of Cuba. We cover about 42,803 square miles and making us the largest island in the region. To the north, we are close to the United States and the Bahamas. To the east, we're close to Haiti. To the west is Mexico's Yucatan Peninsula, and to the south are Jamaica and the Cayman Islands. Our geography is diverse. Most of our land is flat and fertile, perfect for farming. But we also have three main mountain ranges: the Sierra Maestra in the east, the Escambray Mountains in the central Cuba, and the Sierra de los Organos in the west. Cuba has a warm tropical climate all year, with a dry season from November to April and a rainy season from May to October. Now, let's talk about Cuba's people and culture. The Republic of Cuba is a home to around 11 million people. We are a proud multi-ethnic and multiracial nation. It's a blend shaped by our rich history. According to our census, 64% of our people identify as white, 27% as mulatto or mixed race, and 9% as African descent. Our official language is Spanish, though Haitian Creole is also spoken by a significant community. It's reflecting our Caribbean roots. Our capital, Havana, is the heart of our culture and history, while Santiago de Cuba, Camagüey, Holguin, and Santa Clara are other major cities across the island. Average people in Cuba receive free healthcare and education. They enjoy a safe environment and benefit from strong community ties. It's reflecting the country's focus on equality and social welfare. Our struggle for national liberation began on October 10, 1868, with our first war of independence against Spanish rule. Cuba was founded in 1902 after gaining independence from Spain. However, the Republic of Cuba as a truly sovereign and socialist nation was fully established on January 1, 1959, with the victory of the Cuban Revolution. Our government is a socialist republic led by the Communist Party focused on equality, social welfare, and defending national sovereignty. Prominent figures such as Fidel Castro, Raul Castro, and our current president, Miguel Diaz-Canel, have shaped the course of modern Cuba. Our military, the Revolutionary Armed Forces, includes about 50,000 active personnel and plays a vital role in protecting our independence. We maintain a strong ties with nations like in Latin America and the Caribbean through organizations like ALBA and CELAC, and also with global partners such as China, Vietnam, and Russia. However, for over 60 years, Cuba has faced hostile policies and an economic embargo from the United States, which remains one of our major problems in international relations. Our country's GDP is around 108 billion US dollars as of 2024. Cuba is rich in natural resources, especially nickel and cobalt, alongside with sugar, tobacco, and seafood that have long supported our economy. Our official currency is the Cuban peso, after the dual currency system ended in 2021. Major exports include nickel, cigars, sugar, and medical products, while imports mainly cover food, fuel, and machinery. Our main trading partners are China, Spain, Venezuela, and Russia, showing our strong regional ties and our effort to stay economically resilient under the US trade embargo. The biggest problem facing Cuba and the world today is the return of a new nuclear arms race. This is not just a theory, we have lived it. In 1962, during the Missile Crisis, Cuba was at the center of a near-nuclear war. Now, the same dangers are rising, military alliances grow, and nuclear states fail to reduce their weapons or honor agreements. For Cuba, true safety does not come from having more weapons, but from eliminating them completely. This is why we fully support the Treaty on the Prohibition of Nuclear Weapons. Our government strongly supports global efforts to prevent nuclear proliferation, including the Treaty on the Prohibition of Nuclear Weapons. We call on all nations to act responsibly and prioritize dialogue, disarmament, and peace. In conclusion, Cuba stands for peace, social justice, and sovereignty. We remain committed to protecting our people and working with the international community to build a safer and fairer world for all. Gracias.